about June the 12th presidential election, President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday conferred special honors on the heroes of Nigeria's democracy. Chief amongst the recipients is the acclaimed winner of that election, MKO Abiola. Correspondent Sekinat Adeyinka has more in this report.
Although 25 years is a long time, it is indeed not sufficient to forget the events and struggles of June 12 in Nigeria. Several tributes and comments trailed the special honors conferred on the heroes of the June 12 presidential election by President Muhammadu Buhari in Abuja. The president charged Nigerians to accept the events of June 12 in good faith, adding that it is in the interest of Nigeria and for national reconciliation.
Our decision to recognize and honor June 12 and its actors is in the national interest. It is aimed at settling national healing process and the reconciliation of the 25-year festering wound caused by the annulment of the June 12 elections.
President Buhari also apologized to Nigerians and the families of the late heroes on the events surrounding the annulment of the elections.
I tender the nation's apology to the family of late MKO Abiola, who got the highest votes, and to those that lost their loved ones in the cause of June 12 struggle.
In response to the president's apology, daughter of the late Chief MKO Abiola, Hafsat Abiola Costello, in an emotional response, thanked the president for the honor.
Who would have ever believed, given the relationship that you had with Chief MKO Abiola, that you would be the instrument God would use to honor this man and to bring reconciliation and healing to the country? You apologized to my family, and it touched my heart. My mom told me how he would stand in front of the mirror. He was preparing the speech because the results were coming in, and he thought he was going to be able to deliver it. And you know, he used to stammer. So he would start, fellow Nigerians, and he never really got past fellow Nigerians.
APC national leader Bola Ahmed Tinubu hailed the government for the giant strike, which marks another page in the history of Nigeria.
Thank you, Mr. President. I've heard the promises from here. The spirit of the man you honor today principally, MKO Abiola, the creed of the campaign was hope. Thank you for bringing hope back to us and hope back to Nigerians. Farewell to poverty. It's the struggle of African to banish poverty.
Human rights lawyer Femi Falana also shared his experience and thanked President Buhari for honoring June 12 while charging the president to put an end to the incessant killings in the country.
Could have lost my life, but I'm lucky to be here. There was a time we were brought here, sir, from Kuje prison here, because we're fighting for the validation of June 12. The fellow who engaged in the criminal annulment of the election. With effect from today, I urge you, Mr. President, to direct all security forces in Nigeria and the police in the spirit of June 12 to respect the fundamental rights. Finally, sir, finally, Mr. President, the human rights community will work assiduously with the Buhari administration to put an end to the reckless killings of our people. Thank you, sir.
recipients of
Nobel
national
laureate Wole
honors
Soyinka was
and their
blunt about the
families,
president's romance with Abiola's
Representative
tormentors.
Managed to stop creating confusion in the minds of Nigerians. It is not possible to honor MKO Abiola in one breath and then admire his tormentor in another breath. Loyalty is all very well, but loyalty can become perverse if that loyalty is retained to an individual who, if he were alive today, would be before the International Court of Crimes against Humanity.
On her part, human rights lawyer Ayobe believes Nigerians must continue to struggle in retaining democracy in relation to June 12. Representing the press, journalist Bayo Ononuga asked President Muhammadu Buhari to ignore negative comments and stay focused on his struggle. The families of the honorees also expressed their delight at the epoch-making event. The June 12, 1993 election result was a victory for Nigerians, but the election was annulled by military ruler Ibrahim Babangida, which led to a crisis. 25 years afterwards, history has been made, and this event can be tagged as the new face of democracy in Nigeria.
hate,